Hi and welcome back to the Geek and Hermit. Today we're going to be taking a look at PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. It's a fighting game launched at the back end of last year, and immediately you'll see one of the game's major problems, that being its character selection screen, or lack of. It's just basically not that many of them. I mean, do bear in mind as well, this screen that you're seeing here also includes the 2 DLC characters that have recently been released. I think really it just needed, well, more padding out really, so there's more of a choice. A quick point about the 2 DLC characters I mentioned though, it's Emmett Graves from Starhawk and Kat from Gravity Rush. Basically for the first 2 weeks of their release, they're absolutely free to go and download, and after which point you'll have to then buy them to download them. So if you've got the game, please go out and download them now. I think it's the end of Feb, the promotion stops, so be quick. But some of the choices on the character selection screen are a little weird. I mean, they've included some good ones like Nathan Drake from Uncharted, the Big Daddy from Bioshock and everything, Dante, the new version from Devil May Cry, and even Raiden, thank God, the new version of Raiden, and not the old whiny one from Metal Gear Solid 2. But there are some glaring omissions really. I don't know how you can have a PlayStation fighting game without Crash Bandicoot or Spyro, because anyone that had a PlayStation 1, surely to God, had or played at least one of those 2 games, if not both. And I don't know why they've been left out really. Unless me being cynical thinks it might actually get released later on as DLC. Who knows, we shall see. Now the environments are actually quite interesting in this game. This being one of the highlights being the Uncharted 3 plane sequence mixed in with the upcoming Bioshock 3. Bioshock 3? Yeah it is. Bioshock Infinite, sorry. With the songbird flying around in the background. Every level will be themed like this. It'll be a level taken from a game basically, or based on a game, mashed up with something else from a different game. And it's interesting to see the mixtures they'll get. Like they'll have a level from Parappa the Rapper with a giant mech in the background bombing buildings and everything. Yes, it's quite interesting. It's really rather random, but at least it keeps it interesting. And also the environments are sometimes kind of interactable. Certain walls will break through. You'll get random environmental effects like this where something in the background will start shooting you, so you have to avoid this, that and the other. And it just keeps it more interactive and interesting. Now a lot of people have compared this to Super Smash Bros. On the Wii and GameCube, which looking at it you can understand completely why. 4-on-4 from random games, knocking the crap out of each other, yes. Although this isn't quite as refined as Super Smash Bros. I'm afraid. It's good fun, but Super Smash Bros. Had that edge. I think it was just easy to pick up, and it's just more fun to whack people and get ring outs and everything. Now in this game, you can't knock people out in the normal sense really. You can't even get ring outs either. How it works really, you have to build up the meter that you see along the bottom. It'll go from 0 to 3. And basically you'll build out by knocking the crap out of people really and collecting these little electric orbs. When that builds up, say at level 1, you can do the first attack, which will just be an instant kill move for anyone that's in your vicinity. Level 2 will be a stronger one, and level 3 will do like an ultimate attack which will kill everyone on the screen. Now that's a tactical element really, because do you keep getting the easy kills at rank 1, or do you save up for rank 3 and kill everyone? Also, if you're saving up for rank 3 and get killed while you're saving up, you'll go back down to 0 again. So it's all extra tactical element. And it's a good idea, but I still think I prefer the old-fashioned way of just beating people till they fell off, really. It's not to say this game is bad. I mean, one thing they do brilliantly, which I did like, is if you buy the PlayStation 3 version of this game, it'll automatically get a download code even, for the PlayStation Vita version, which you can then download for free. It's the cross-buy promotion the PlayStation started. I think this was the first game to ever actually do it. It basically means if you've got PlayStation Vita, you can basically play online against people on the PlayStation 3, or you can even play against your own PlayStation 3 if someone else is on that. I think that's done really well. I do hope they'll keep doing that. Now the online matchmaking system, I'm not sure if it's really built that great or not, because the first match I ever did at rank 1, I was matched up against someone rank 200 and something or other, and as you can imagine I got my ass well and truly kicked. And I did a few more fights and it's the same thing. I was matched with a couple of people roughly my rank, but you'd always have the odd one or two that are just insanely high and just wipe the floor with you, really. I mean, I'm not sure if that's due to faults in the system itself or the fact that the game's just been out so long. I don't know. But the game is a fun game to play, so especially more so in local co-op, really, rather than online, I find. So bearing that all in mind, I'd have to give it a 7 out of 10. It's definitely worth playing for cheap, you can find it, especially if you've got someone in the house that'll play against you. But it's not quite as refined as Super Smash Bros. Maybe with time it might improve with more characters, but we shall see. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.